figure out a head for this guy. But let me show you the... Oh, I think this is the original stuff. These are the original Turtles sketches. And we'll get to the one that I'm doing now. I haven't drawn them in so long, so it's kind of an adjustment to draw figures and stuff again. Humanoid figures. Alberto. What's going on? I was going to line this one up, but I didn't really like his arm. Like, his proportions are a bit too off. They're not... I just wasn't feeling it. So I kind of started again. But this one I kind of like so far. I just got to draw another head. Sometimes, like, when I do character designs, they just need to be... They need to be interesting. The shapes need to be interesting. The shapes in the other one were just really, really boring shapes. I'm good, just chilling. My fiance and I were just watching Top Boy. It's a good show on Netflix. So I don't know what kind of face I want to give him yet. Or what kind of expression. But maybe something like this works. Let's see. Let's figure out another one. Aisha. I did watch Luca. I watched maybe... I didn't watch all of Luca, but I watched some Luca. I watched some. I liked Turning Red better than I liked Luca. I don't know how I want the head to be. I haven't drawn a Ninja Turtle head in so long. That's kind of interesting. The granny paper look. I think it's just the brush, my brushes. This is Disney Sketch Lite, and these are the brushes that I made. This one is Disney Sketch Lite. Okay, I kind of like that. But now let me draw one actually on his, on his body. Because I feel like I want him like sort of looking down. I don't usually, how do I want his eyes? I feel like I want his eyes like, so something like this. I make the circles where I want his eyes. But I want them really like squinty and mysterious. I want them to be something like that. We'll see if I can make that work. I might have to change the size because for some reason it's super huge. And I feel like this would be a little bit out further maybe. Sorry if I start drawing too small. TikTok, I am on TikTok. I'm trying to post more on TikTok actually. I'm trying to post more on TikTok rather than Instagram because Instagram I feel like it's slowly dying. It's just like they just like cut everyone's like reach, and I don't know, it's not really fun anymore. It used to be fun, but now it's like it's not fun anymore. No. I gotta figure out how I kind of want his bottom of his face to be. But it is a challenge sometimes. But yeah, I do have some stuff on TikTok. See if I make his head a little bit wider, what that does for him. Problem is, I'm missing a space for his like nose type area, which would be here. So I gotta work that out. Let me see how the general size is. I feel like I do that every time I'm drawing something. I do that. Always. You go with a more rounder head. I feel like he needs more attitude. Oops. So maybe if like I don't use Vata Atha. TikTok. Yeah, my TikTok is
behind every video.
oh god, it's loud. Drug Free Dave. But it's actually like I'm getting a few more bites on TikTok, which is kind of cool. But yeah, no, I don't use any sort of screen protector. I have before, but I don't really feel the need to use it on this iPad. Kind of want to sometimes I think too much when I'm drawing. It's actually a big problem when I start to like overthink things. And I noticed that it makes drawing like way less fun too. Like I know you can't really help it sometimes, but I think it helps to also just be aware of it. that's not bad. The size is a bit off, which is a common theme lately. But the size can be changed. It's a little wide for his head. It's actually not bad. I don't think I want it any bigger than that. Oh, that's actually not a bad size. Let's see if I want any tilt in it. The tilt actually is nice. Actually, do I want? No, actually, I like his front plates. I can't remember what they're called. Carapace? I can't remember what the technical term is. I should. Okay, so let me give him his belt. So he should have a thingy like this. And I have to leave room for his shell. For his belt going around for his shell. So you know what? Maybe that I make this straighter. Do something like that. Maybe I should make the shell now. Okay, so how big do I want his shell? Let me get rid of these other heads. I think I'm going to get rid of this too. This is really bad. Slippery. I guess so. It's slipperier than paper, actual paper feel, or a screen thing, or a matte screen protector, but doesn't bother me. I feel like either way, it's kind of the same. Like whatever the surface is, you eventually just get used to it. It's the same thing with this this cover on my Apple Pencil too. I didn't like the original one; it was just too small. So when I first put this on, it felt like big and thick, but now I'm just used to it. You know, it's fine. Same thing with screen protectors. Like, it's cool. I liked the one that I did have, but I don't really need it. It's cool, but you know, you get used to whatever you have, really. I gotta figure out, how do I want... That's not bad. God, man, drawing these things brings back so many memories. Just drawing these guys for years. Years and years and years, and I just... I mean, they're just such great characters. They really, really are great characters. Oh man, I messed up this. Let me just merge all these so I can actually erase things that I need to erase. That is one thing about digitals. I'm so careful all the time. Like I try to put everything on different layers so that I can easily like get rid of stuff, which is fine, you know. But sometimes it does come in handy when I do need to get rid of certain things. But sometimes it just becomes a nuisance. You know what? I feel like this arm needs to come out or something a little bit. It's a little bit better because I had to make that space for the side like of his shell. It's important too. But sometimes I still have to remember not to overthink things. You know, especially like shapes like this. But a turtle shell would be kind of like that. And I was kind of hiding his other hand, so I didn't really do it well. But now that I moved it out, I kind of have to deal with it. I cleaned my room today. I cleaned the house. Kind of just want like it's not bad, but it's, I don't know. It's not the right angle. It's turned the wrong way. Unfortunately. His hand should be, let me try to think. If this is the back part of his arm, I think a lot about stuff like that. Like, you know, how hands would be and stuff like that. But hands at this angle are a bit tricky too, because the fingers are going to be kind of thin because you're seeing the side of them. So it's a little tricky. It would actually be cool to give him like the hand pads like the Street Fighter guys have. Okay, let me think here. I feel like I need to like look at my hand. Let's see, which hand is that? I also like, sometimes I like to make their hands like kind of relaxed. And I almost feel like this would be a better situation if his hand was kind of relaxed. I actually don't mind that. Give him a little thumbnail. I feel like that could work. But do I want to do the Street Fighter things? I think I do. I feel like I just like them. And do they also have ankle thingies? I can't remember if they have ankle thingies. I should just look at a Ninja Turtle. This leg is super stubby. Shapes. It's all about shapes. His feet are kind of big. Too big. God, they're too big. And also, I feel like his foot might be like... I can bite that. I mean, they're not perfect, but I don't really care that much. I mean, they can have really big feet, right? I don't think anybody would care that much. Bring him up a little bit, make him a little smaller. I don't even know how many people are watching, I wonder. Nope. Gotta figure out a way to kind of make this foot look like it belongs. I'll buy that foot. And here's the process. Just drawing things over and over and over again until I like them. That is definitely the process. That is the ugly truth behind all of this stuff. Is that there's a lot of garbage. Oh, I kind of like it a little bit bigger. I think that's fine. Okay, he's got his elbow pads. Got that. Oh, he needs maybe I should make them come down in the front, in the front. That might be kind of cool. Eh, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't really make that much sense that they'd be blowing in the wind if he's just standing. I mean, they could be, but I don't know. It could make him really really crazy, but that doesn't feel right either. That's kind of nice. That's kind of interesting, but it looks kind of weird. I feel like it needs to come like... Ooh, actually, does he have... Some of them have the shell things that go over. Maybe that's what I need to give him. I feel like they go like this. I don't remember if he has one of those, though. Donatello. Anyone remember if Donatello has one of those things? Man, there's no Ninja Turtles come up when you look up Donatello. That's bananas. He does. These are cool. I could have got some tips if I looked at these. But he does have that. Okay, so the legs are a bit weak, but I'll take it. What up, King? Yes, very nostalgic. It's just been so long. I do like this sketch though. I don't feel too bad. It's been so long since I made these guys, but I used to be so obsessed. It'd be kind of cool to do a... Let me do some weathered paper real quick. So let me take this, I'll take this color, I'll make it like a darker, richer version, and I'll use Oh, maybe, you know what, I'll use Disney Brush. This might work. Let's see how big it is. Oh, it's kind of small. You know what's similar? Go with, I thought I had one on here. Sketching. One of these I kind of altered so I could do just this. I don't even see anything. Oh, there it is. I see it. Make it darker. Let you guys see the grain. Gotta get in close. Okay, so just for fun, I'm gonna name this texture. Go back to my Disney brushes. And we'll use Disney Brush for now. And I just want to add some, I'm going to ink it, but I want to add some color to this. Or some little bit of shading. Erase this. Erase this. I do like a nice messy sketch though. Like I almost like that messiness. I don't want to get rid of it, even though I need to, but am I on the right layer? No, I'm not. So this would be brown, so let me go over this twice. This would be dark. This would all be purple, so I can make that dark. This would be purple, but I also wanted to add a little bit to his skin. So I can't really, let me darken up inside his mouth too. Okay, this would all be dark. Oh, I guess I forgot to do his other foot thingy. Wrong brush. That was the brush that I use when I want to, you know what, I'm going to give him these things too. I did make a new Skillshare class the other night, which I'm very, very happy about. It's just about drawing eyes. Alright, let me use Sketchmaster 2 just to sort of give him some color as well. Hope I'm on the right layer. Yeah, I am. Okay. Color his feeties in. And we're gonna darken this, and then I'll take the eraser and I'll just make an, oops, it's way too thick. Make a nice D in here. Yes, yes. And then maybe we'll, I don't know if I want to make his eyes. It's gonna be too hard, I think, to make his eyes. Kind of nice. Raphael, you know, I do like Raphael, but I think my favorite has always been Donatello. Probably because that was the earliest Ninja Turtle weapon I had easy access to. Broomsticks, regular tree branches that happen to be long, mop sticks. It was always the staff that was always like very, I could deal with that, you know. I could always work with that one. So I think, but also I liked purple. I always felt like he was sort of like the most creative, so I could relate to him with that. He was like always kind of the most, one of the quieter turtles, so I could always relate to that. But Angsty Raph, I feel like does grow on people, and he has a cool weapon that I did like drawing a lot. So, but I think my all-time favorite is probably Donatello. That's the one I usually default to when I'm drawing, like nowadays. And I think it was just my favorite when I was younger too. Okay. And let's see. So he's that, and then he has like, I don't know why I didn't do that on a different layer. So let me do that on a different layer. So then I can just easily, there we go. But that's good enough. Color that a little bit darker. Nice. Let me thin it up a little bit. It's a little thick down here. All right. Could try to do some line work over him. Let me sign this one. I like it. Save this feller. That way I'll always have it. Let's do some line work. Oh, Raphael. Yeah. Yeah, Raph. I watched, sometimes like I saw when one was on. This was maybe like I think it might have been over quarantine. I saw that they were off. They had it like for free. You know, and sometimes if you have a smart TV and it'll just have like built-in kind of like free movies through whatever service. And Secret of the Ooze was playing, so I watched a little bit of that. And it's like, oh man, I mean that's just like quality entertainment for like a kid. Quality entertainment. Okay. Let me try to do this fairly. I know, I don't know why I did that a million times. Now I'm using Disney ink. Or Disney. Oh, I'm using Disney Outliner. That's why it looks like that. You know, I was wondering why it was so thick. I think that's the reason why I kept going like this, because it wasn't looking like the brush that I usually use. I've actually never used this brush. Even though it's called Outliner, I usually use it for making thicker general outlines, not actually for line work. This is the first time that I've actually ever used it for line work, so I guess I'm just gonna go with it since I've already used it, and I'll just see what happens. I feel like I should close that. I don't know if I was intending to close this. I'm gonna leave it open, I think. I gotta start using my arm a little bit here. That's not bad. actually not bad for line work. I've actually never used it, which is kind of crazy. I never used this for just doing outlines like this, even though I named it Disney Outliner. You can tell I do get very focused when I'm focused. Should be able to just do my, there we go. Gotta use this technology when you can. Oh, that was terrible. That was a terrible circle. Okay, there we go. Although I feel like it's not centered. It's okay, I can center it. That feels more centered. You know, I'm actually going to have to do more line work with this brush, because it actually feels more like, you know, kind of like thick line work that you would color in. Because I think I'm going to color him in a very like comic type way. And I might just withdraw my, I have school tomorrow. Pebbles. That's so funny that your name is Pebbles, because we've been watching Top Boy and there's a character named Pebbles. And every time she comes on screen, I just say, Pebbles. Well, the good thing is that this will live on YouTube. So that was a little too this will live on YouTube, so you can always draw along later on if you like. I'd love to see it. Yes. I do turn the canvas a lot. Okay, give a little bit of a neck here. And then that muscle. Anatomy does come back. Like I notice as I'm doing certain things, all those years of anatomy do come back a little bit. Okay, so here's the problem spot. This bicep and the for shortening So I want to make sometimes you just gotta make lines. Okay, so the tricky part is I have to make the rest of the arm I feel like I have to make this bigger. And maybe I can like let me rethink this. All right, let me rethink this. What's the best way to figure out this bicep? Okay, so that's the eraser. Okay, that's not bad. It's not terrible. Foreshortening is very difficult. Oh wait, they only have 3 fingers. Why am I trying all these fingers? Oh man. Oh, how I almost forgot that. That's one of my favorite things about them. It's gonna be a little tricky with the staff, but that's okay. Let me fix these little imperfections in the lines. It's actually not terrible. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. Pebbles. Pebbles. Oh, Julian. What was the other name? It was like, what was it? It was like the Emancipation of Toto or something. The heck was the other name? The Devil's in the Details or something like that? Rishi Draws. I don't know if I know Rishi Draws. I don't know if that sounds familiar. Yo, this bicep is mad. But I'm not sure how I would. Necessarily fix it. I think it's fine. It's gonna bug me forever, but that's okay. Oh, yeah, it's gonna bug me forever. I don't know, there's something about it that I don't like. I wish I could just let it go, because it's not like it was terrible, but is that too big? And this is why it's important to do like live drawing and get anatomy, get good at anatomy, because it really helps like these sort of situations when the anatomy just can kind of look weird because I haven't really drawn like this. I haven't really drawn like characters in a long time. So sometimes they just look weird. I can't figure out I feel like maybe just a more circular muscle might do it. Let's see. Let me look at the screen and see. Oh, I'm making the muscle like way far down for some reason. It looks weird. I don't mind that at all. But for some reason, I do kind of want the muscle to be over that, because this should be behind that. So that's why I made these muscles sort of coming over. But if this muscle is here, okay, I'm okay with that, I think. Get rid of that line. Okay, moving on. I don't know why I did those so weird. These should just be thick. Toes are always fun to draw. They're not fun to like figure out where to put them at first, but toenails, I should say. They're kind of fun to draw. Okay. Feeling good. Nice. Resh. Resh shouldn't give me too much more issues. Although we do have the other hand here. But I think it's actually gonna be okay. I do like these shapes. Smooth this. This line is a little aggressive here. Smooth that down. Sharpen this up so they don't look. Pebbles, the friendly demon Greg, Jelly Belly. I don't know, Rishi Draws or Jelly Belly. Okay. I might go ahead and make a video coloring this. Oh, I forgot the rest of his little shell here. So we'll give him like a, whoops. Okay, there we go. Ooh, man, his legs are weird looking. Probably shouldn't have went so ham on this muscle here. I brought it out way further than the sketch, and I should have just kept it. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Oh, and I'm also, oh, that's not too bad. This is a little bit wonky, but it's not too bad. Okay, I think I'm going to taking a look at him in the screen to see how different he is. So I'm pretty happy with the black outlines. So I think I'm going to make a video, and I'll just color him, and yeah, I don't know if I'll leave the black outlines. I might color them. Everybody gets so crazy about my my saying that black outlines are ruining people's art, but you know, a lot of people don't realize that black outlines have to be used sparingly. Not sparingly, but I think it kind of does. It can hold you back unless like you develop a style that uses black lines well. It'll just keep you from adding light sources and lots of other things. Even though I like black outlines. Okay, so this was fun. I am going to Jelly Belly. I'm gonna go ahead and paint this, but I'm gonna make an actual video, and I'll just do a fun like kind of paint along. I'm not gonna go too crazy, although you know me. But I'll probably upload it tomorrow around 10 a.m. or so. But Pebbles. All right. Shout out to Data, Albert, King, Pebbles, Alf, Volspirit, Aisha, and yeah, be sure if you want to check out my brushes, just go to my website drugfreedave.com. On Instagram at drugfreedave, TikTok drugfreedave. Shout out to Albert for following me on TikTok, because I have been posting more TikTok videos lately, and I'm gonna start posting more because it's just TikTok is just way more fun than Instagram these days. So we'll see. All right, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, Donatello, let me give him a fist bump. I should not have punched my iPod my iPod that hard. iPad.